So, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum to everyone. To commence this blessed occasion, I'd like to invite Brother John Abbas to recite the Holy Quran for us. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذ قال يوسف لأبيه يا أبت إني رأيت 11 كوكبا والشمس والقمر رأيتهم لي ساجدين. إذ قال يوسف لأبيه يا أبت إني رأيت 11 كوكبا والشمس والقمر رأيتهم لي ساجدين. قال يا بني لا تقصص رؤياك على إخوتك فيكيدوا لك كيدا. إن الشيطان للإنسان عدو مبين. إذ قال يوسف لأبيه يا أبت إني رأيت 11 كوكبا والشمس والقمر رأيتهم لي ساجدين. قال يا بني لا تقصص رؤياك على إخوتك فيكيدوا لك كيدا. إن الشيطان للإنسان عدو مبين. صدق الله العلي العظيم. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وعد الله الذين آمنوا منكم وعملوا الصالحات ليستخلفنهم في الأرض كما استخلف الذين من قبلهم. This was a very small part of the 55th verse of Surah Nur, which basically says, Allah has promised those who believed among you and done righteous deeds that He will surely grant them succession to authority upon the earth, just as He granted it to those before them. Please recite a salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. Now this wa'ad Allah, this pledge of Allah hasn't been fulfilled yet. And this promise of Allah is directly related to the reappearance and the dhuhur of the Imam of our time. With that in mind, I'd like to invite our next reciter, Brother Nadim, to recite a manqabat for us. Please welcome him with a loud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali.
صلوات. سب دھاٹ پڑا رہ جائے گا جب آنے والا آئے گا. یہ دھرتی سونا اگلے گی, یہ چرخ گوہر برسائے گا. کعبے کی چھت پر غازی کا ایک روز علم لہرائے گا. وہ آ رہا ہے کہ جس کے آگے کسی کا کہنا نہیں چلے گا. وہ آ رہا ہے کہ جس کے آگے کسی کا کہنا نہیں چلے گا. بغیر فرمان ابن زہرا, بغیر فرمان ابن زہرا نظام دنیا نہیں چلے گا. وہ آ رہا ہے کہ جس کے آگے کسی کا کہنا نہیں چلے گا. کہیں گزارش نہیں چلے گی, کسی کی سازش نہیں چلے گی. کرے گا کر وہ عدل قائم, کوئی سفارش نہیں چلے گی. چلائے گا وہ علی کا سکہ, چلائے گا وہ علی کا سکہ, کسی کا سکہ نہیں چلے گا. وہ آ رہا ہے کہ جس کے آگے کسی کا کہنا نہیں چلے گا. الگ نہ ہوگا کوئی کسی سے, نماز روزے بھی ایک ہوں گے. امام آئیں گے لوٹ کر جب, ہر ایک مؤذن بغور سن لے. اذان ہوگی غدیر والی, اذان ہوگی غدیر والی، یہ کم زیادہ نہیں چلے گا، وہ آ رہا ہے کہ جس کے آگے کسی کا کہنا نہیں چلے گا۔ انا کے جذبوں میں بہنے والوں، ہوائے مذہب میں رہنے والوں، کوئی کرے گا حلال تم کو، حرام ماتم کو کہنے والوں، دکان فتووں کی بند ہوگی، دکان فتووں کی بند ہوگی، کسی کا فتویٰ نہیں چلے گا، وہ آ رہا ہے کہ جس کے آگے کسی کا کہنا نہیں چلے گا۔ لکھا ہوا ہے حدیث میں بھی، زمین نجاست سے دور ہوگی، چلے گی شمشیر مرتضیٰ کی، زبان ملت کی قید کیسی، علی کا منکر ہو چاہے جو بھی، علی کا منکر جو بھی زمین صلوات اللہم صلی علی محمد وآل محمد، علی کا منکر ہو جائے جو بھی، علی کا منکر جو ہو چاہے جو بھی، زمین پہ زندہ نہیں چلے گا، وہ آ رہا ہے کہ جس کے آگے کسی کا کہنا نہیں چلے گا۔ صلوات
اللہم صلی علی محمد. Jazakallah, brother, for that beautiful recitation. Firstly, my salams to the Imam of our time, the luminous light, Sahib al-Asr wa zaman, Hazrat Baqiyatullah al-A'zam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. There's this hadith from the Imam of our time, our 12th Imam, that states, if our Shias would have been united in fulfilling their divine promise and respected this promise, the occultation wouldn't take this long. With that said, may Allah give us the opportunity and the knowledge to understand this promise, what it is, what this pledge is, and to act accordingly. Moving through the list of our reciters, I would like to next invite Brother Fida Hashmi to recite a Urdu poem for us. Please welcome with a loud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali.
السلام علیکم. تحفہ علی مدد آپ تمام مومنین کرام کو بالعموم اور سادات اور امام زمانہ علیہ السلام کی خدمت میں ان کی اپنی ولادت باسعادت کی مبارکباد ہدیہ تہنیت پیش کرتا ہوں. صلوات پڑھیے محمد و آل محمد. بارے دیگر صلوات. گلا تھوڑا سا ناساز ہے، جو بھی غلطی گستاخی ہو جائے تو معاف فرمائیے گا. بارے دیگر صلوات. اللہم صلی علی محمد و آل محمد وعجل فرجہ. حال غم سنائیں گے جب امام آئیں گے، زخم دل دکھائیں گے جب امام آئیں گے، محفلیں جمائیں گے جب امام آئیں گے، بام و در سجائیں گے جب امام آئیں گے، جشن ہم منائیں گے جب امام آئیں گے۔ زخم ہے ابھی تازہ مکہ اور مدینہ کے، شام کوفہ کرب و بلا ہم بھلا نہیں سکتے، از سقیفۃ غم غیر سے نہیں پہنچے، جتنے دکھ اٹھائے ہیں ہم نے کلمہ گویوں سے، ایک ایک چکائیں گے، ایک ایک چکائیں گے جب امام آئیں گے۔ شک ہے جن کو اللہ کے عدل اور عدالت پر، منصب نبوت پر، سیدہ کی عصمت پر، مرتضیٰ کی احمد سے متصل نیابت پر، جن کو شک ہے بارہ پر، بار میں کی غیبت پر، سب ہی مار کھائیں گے، سب ہی مار کھائیں گے جب امام آئیں گے۔ نام پر صحابہ کے کام کافروں جیسے، نام پر صحابہ کے کام فاسقوں جیسے، نام پر صحابہ کے کام منکروں جیسے، نام پر صحابہ کے کام مشرکوں جیسے، سب ہی منہ چرائیں گے، سب ہی منہ چرائیں گے جب امام آئیں گے۔ اب اپنوں کے لیے سبتے جعفر صاحب کیا فرما رہے ہیں؟ دعویٰ محبت جو صبح و شام کرتے ہیں، ان کے دشمنوں سے بھی راہ و رسم رکھتے ہیں، خمس بھی نہیں دیتے، غیبتیں بھی کرتے ہیں، مومنوں سے بھی دل میں بغض و کینہ رکھتے ہیں، کس طرح نبھائیں گے، کس طرح نبھائیں گے جب امام مائیں گے. جھوٹ بولنے کو ہم مشغلہ سمجھتے ہیں, بات بات پر بے جا مصلحت برتتے ہیں, اور منافقت کو بھی مصلحت ہی کہتے ہیں. لاہو لاب کا سامان ہم گھروں میں رکھتے ہیں, کس طرح چھپائیں گے, کس طرح چھپائیں گے جب امام آئیں گے. یہ ہمارے مکر و ریا شاطرانہ عیاری, کیا ہمارے صوم و صلات اور یہ عزاداری, کتنا ہے خلوص میں, کس قدر ریاکاری, کیا امام کی خاطر ہم نے کی ہے تیاری, کیسے منہ دکھائیں گے, کیسے منہ دکھائیں گے جب امام آئیں گے. مختار ہے الاجل جو کہتے ہیں آ گئے تو کیا ہوگا, کیا ہے اپنی تیاری پیش ہم کریں گے کیا, سبت جعفر اپنا تو کل یہی ہے سرمایہ, ہم دو نعت و سوز و سلام اور منقبت نوحہ ہم یہی سنائیں گے, ہم یہی سنائیں گے جب امام آئیں گے. قبلہ سبت جعفر زیدی شہید کے لیے ایک فاتحہ کی گزارش ہے, اپنے اور دنیا میں تمام مرحومین جو چلے گئے ہیں مومنین ان کے لیے بھی پڑھ دیجیے گا. صلوات پر محمد
محمد و آل محمد. O my Imam, our hearts long for you. Come show us, O guide, that which is true. O my Imam, the liars mock me. O my Imam, the liars mock me, saying one can't be helped by who they can't see. My dear guide, my dear leader, show them they're wrong. O Mahdi, my leader, how I wish you would arrive to rekindle faith, bring the truth back alive. All my brothers and sisters from Palestine to Iran and Iraq, you are their key. You are their key to freedom's unlock. Please recite a salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali. Next, I would like to invite our young reciter to recite a poetry in Urdu for us. So please welcome him with a loud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Sorry, I forgot to mention their name. Their name is Brother Ali Thaqalain. Please recite another salawat. Allahumma.
کی ولادت بہت بہت مبارک ہو. جناب شاعر بلتستانی صاحب کا ایک لکھا ہوا کلام پیش ہے. بر محمد علی محمد صلوات. آپ آ جائے جو مولا ہم یہ منظر دیکھ لیں. آپ آ جائیں جو مولا ہم یہ منظر دیکھ لیں. حلقۂ ماتم بنا حلقۂ ماتم بنا کعبے کے اندر دیکھ لیں. آپ آ جائیں جو مولا ہم یہ منظر دیکھ لیں. انتقام کربلا کی دے علی اکبر رضا. انتقام کربلا کی دے علی اکبر رضا. انتقام کربلا کی دے علی اکبر رضا. مرتضیٰ کی تیغ سے مرتضیٰ کی تیغ سے اڑتے ہوئے سر دیکھ لے. آپ آ جائیں جو مولا ہم یہ منظر دیکھ لیں. اور توجہ چاہتا ہوں کہ دائیں بوذر بائیں کمبر سامنے سلمان ہو. دائیں بوذر بائیں کمبر سامنے سلمان ہو. دائیں بوذر بائیں کمبر سامنے سلمان ہو. آپ منبر پر ہو ہم آپ منبر پر ہو ہم معراج منبر دیکھ لیں. آپ آ جائیں جو مولا ہم یہ منظر دیکھ لیں. آپ کے ذاکر کی ہے معراج منبر آپ کا. آپ کے ذاکر کی ہے معراج منبر آپ کا. آپ کے ذاکر کی ہے معراج منبر آپ کا. آپ منبر پر ہو ہم آپ منبر پر ہو ہم معراج منبر دیکھ لیں. آپ آ جائیں جو مولا ہم یہ منظر دیکھ لیں. منکر اعلان خم پر جس طرح کنکر گرا. منکر اعلان خم پر جس طرح کنکر گرا. منکر اعلان خم پر جس طرح کنکر گرا. منکر ماتم پہ بھی منکر ماتم پہ بھی یوں گرتے پتھر دیکھ لیں. آپ آ جائیں جو مولا ہم یہ منظر دیکھ لیں. اور ٹھیر بہت درخواست ہم اسی لالچ میں پیتے ہیں مائے ہو بے علی. ہم اسی لالچ میں پیتے ہیں مائے ہو بے علی. ہم اسی لالچ میں پیتے ہے مائے ہو بے علی آب کو سر آپ کے آب کو سر آپ کے چلو سے پی کر دیکھ لے آپ آ جائیں جو مولا ہم یہ منظر دیکھ لیں. اور شعر ملاحظہ فرمائیں. وہ تو غازی ہے اگر میں بن گیا تیرا غلام وہ تو غازی ہے اگر میں بن گیا تیرا غلام وہ تو غازی ہے اگر میں بن گیا تیرا غلام میری ٹھوکر میں جہاں میری ٹھوکر میں جہاں والے سمندر دیکھ لے آپ آ جائیں جو مولا ہم یہ منظر دیکھ لیں. اور یہ شعر استاد شہید سبت جعفر صاحب کے لیے پیش ہے کہ جب اکیلے سے بت جعفر ظالموں کی موت ہے جب اکیلے سے بت جعفر ظالموں کی موت ہے جب اکیلے سے بت جعفر ظالموں کی موت ہے کیا ہو گر یہ تین سو کیا ہو گر یہ تین سو تیرا کلش کر دیکھ لے آپ آ جائیں جو مولا ہم یہ منظر دیکھ لیں. اور مختہ پیش ہے کہ مر کے بھی درویش کی آنکھیں کرے گی انتظار مر کے بھی درویش کی آنکھیں کرے گی انتظار مر کے بھی درویش کی آنکھیں کرے گی انتظار پیار سے مولا سے پیار سے مولا سے نظریں ملا کر دیکھ لے آپ آ جائیں جو مولا ہم یہ منظر دیکھ لیں حلقۂ ماتم بنا حلقۂ ماتم بنا کعبے کے اندر دیکھ لے آپ آ جائیں جو مولا ہم یہ منظر دیکھ لیں. برائے خوشنودی امام زمانہ باز بلند صلوات.
Please recite another salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. اللهم اجعلنا من أنصاره وعوانه والذابين عنه والمسارعين إليه في قضاء حوائجه والممتثلين لأوامره والمحامين عنه والسابقين إلى إرادته والمستشهدين بين يديه. As mentioned previously, one thing to keep in mind that is very crucial in the context of the Imam of our time, our 12th Imam, is unity. With that in mind, I'll say Allahumma ajjil waliyaka al-faraj, and I want all of the brothers and sisters sitting here and downstairs in the basement to reply with Ilahi Ameen or Ameen. Allahumma ajjil waliyaka al-faraj, Ilahi Ameen. As loud as possible. Allahumma ajjil waliyaka al-faraj. Allahumma ajjil waliyaka al-faraj. Before I invite our next reciter, I'd like to announce that in the basement downstairs, there are kids' activities going on, and please feel free to join them if you want. Next, I would like to invite our brothers, Gulistan al-Mahdi, to recite Urdu poetry for us. So please welcome them with a loud salawat bar Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala
برائے خوشنودی امام زمانہ بلندتر صلوات.
اللہم صلی علی محمد وآل محمد.
ایک مناجات آپ کی نظر اس میں سب انشاءاللہ ساتھ دیجیے گا, سب کی دعا انشاءاللہ. ایک درود پڑھ دیجیے محمد و آل محمد.
اللہم صلی علی محمد وآل محمد.
بلاتے ہیں رو رو کے اہل عزا, چلے آؤ اے بن مشکل کشا. بلاتے ہیں رو رو کے اہل عزا, چلے آؤ اے بن مشکل کشا. بلاتے ہیں رو رو کے اہل عزا, چلے آؤ اے بن مشکل کشا. تمہیں حق زہرا کا ہے واسطہ, چلے آؤ اے بن مشکل کشا. تمہیں حق زہرا کا ہے واسطہ, چلے آؤ اے بن مشکل کشا. بلاتے ہیں رو رو کے اہل عزا, چلے آؤ اے بن مشکل کشا. ہے پھیلی جہاں میں عجب سی وبا, عطا سارے عالم کو کیجے شفا. عطا سارے عالم کو کیجے شفا. وسیلہ ہے بیمار کرب و بلا, چلے آؤ اے بن مشکل کشا. بلاتے ہیں رو رو کے اہل عزا, چلے آؤ اے بن مشکل کشا. خدا کی شریعت کا دل شاد ہو, یہ ویران کعبہ پھر آباد ہو. یہ ویران کعبہ پھر آباد ہو. لگانے علم اس پہ عباس کا, چلے آؤ اے بن مشکل کشا. بلاتے ہیں رو رو کے اہل عزا, چلے آؤ اے بن مشکل کشا. ہو ہم پیچھے پیچھے تم آگے چلو, نصیب اربعین ایک ایسا بھی ہو. نصیب اربعین ایک ایسا بھی ہو. تمہاری قیادت میں ہو قافلہ, چلے آؤ اے بن مشکل کشا. بلاتے ہیں رو رو کے اہل عزا, چلے آؤ اے بن مشکل کشا. جسے دیکھیے ہے پریشان یہاں, یہ وقت کرم ہے امام زمان. یہ وقت کرم ہے امام زمان. کرو ہر سوالی کی حاجت روا, چلے آؤ اے بن مشکل کشا. بلاتے ہیں رو رو کے اہل عزا, چلے آؤ اے بن مشکل کشا. بلاتے ہیں رو رو کے اہل عزا, چلے آؤ اے
کشا جسے دیکھیے ہے پریشان یہاں یہ وقت کرم ہے امام زمان یہ وقت کرم ہے امام زمان کرو ہر سوالی کی حاجت روا چلے آؤ اے ابن مشکل کشا بلاتے ہیں رو رو کے اہل عزا چلے آؤ اے ابن مشکل کشا مریض محبت تڑپتا رہے مگر تیرا دیدار کر نہ سکے مگر تیرا دیدار کر نہ سکے بھلا ایسا جینا بھی کس کام کا چلے آؤ اے ابن مشکل کشا بلاتے ہیں رو رو کے اہل عزا چلے آؤ اے ابن مشکل کشا زمانے میں ہوتے ہوئے آپ کے کہیں اپنی روداد کیوں غیر سے کہیں اپنی روداد کیوں غیر سے میری غیرتوں کی تمہیں ہو انا چلے آؤ اے ابن مشکل کشا بلاتے ہیں رو رو کے اہل عزا چلے آؤ اے ابن مشکل کشا بلاتے ہیں رو رو کے اہل عزا چلے آؤ اے ابن مشکل کشا تم ہی تو زمانے کے ہو چار اگر میری مجھ سے بہتر تمہیں ہے خبر میری مجھ سے بہتر تمہیں ہے خبر کہوں کیا میں حال دل غم زدہ چلے آؤ اے ابن مشکل کشا تم ہی تو زمانے کے ہو چار اگر میری مجھ سے بہتر تمہیں ہے خبر میری مجھ سے بہتر تمہیں ہے خبر کہوں کیا میں حال دل غم زدہ چلے آؤ اے ابن مشکل کشا بلاتے ہیں رو رو کے اہل عزا چلے آؤ اے ابن مشکل کشا ہو ہم پیچھے پیچھے تم آگے چلو نصیب اربعین ایک ایسا بھی ہو نصیب اربعین ایک ایسا بھی ہو تمہاری قیادت میں ہو قافلہ چلے آؤ اے ابن مشکل کشا بلاتے ہیں رو رو کے اہل عزا چلے آؤ اے ابن مشکل کشا تمہیں حق زہرا کا ہے واسطہ چلے آؤ اے ابن مشکل کشا بلاتے ہیں رو رو کے اہل عزا چلے آؤ اے ابن مشکل کشا
بر محمد و آل محمد صلوات
اللہم صلی
اللهم صل على محمد बुलाते हैं रो रो के अहले अज़ा चले आओ ए इब्न मुश्किल कुशा तुम्हें हक़ ज़हरा कहे वासिता चले आओ ए इब्न मुश्किल कुशा. Please recite a salawat for all the reciters who have recited today in the honor of the Imam. Allahumma. Since it's a joyful day, it's the Wiladat of the Imam. In addition to our ears, we want our minds working as well. So for that reason, we have planned a Menti game for you guys. And with that being said, I would like to invite Brother Ali to take over from here on. Thank you very much. Allahumma salli ala.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. So I'd like you all to take out your phones and dial into menti.com. And on the screen, you'll see a code. So enter that code into the Menti software website, and you'll be having a quiz. If you can face the screen. Menti.com on your phones, please. Yeah, no, that's not. I don't know if you can see the code at the top. The code is 2636-2237. If you could all log in. Menti.com. On your phones, Raza, I don't see you with a phone. Menti, MENTI.com. The number is 2636-2237. Here we go. Question 1 of 14. "44 players, not bad, not bad. I think we got more than that in the house. Okay, question 1. Answer fast to get more points. Question 1. In which city was Imam Mahdi al-Islam born? Quick. Mecca, Toronto, Rome, or Samara? Samara's correct. Okay, question number 2. Louder, okay. Okay, question number 2 coming up. What are the 2 main periods of Imam Mahdi al-Islam's occultation called? Visible and invisible, minor and major, early and late, known and unknown. That one's an easy one. They should be able to get that one. Correct. Minor and major occultation. Well done. Question number 3. The longest river in the world is? Grand River, Amazon River, Nile River, extra long river. Amazon. It's the Nile. Okay, I got that one wrong. Nile River. We may need a check on that one. Question 4 of 14. Imam Mahdi alayhi salam will make peace in only some countries, bring a new religion, establish justice and equity in the world, none of the other options. MashaAllah, very good. Establish justice and equity in the world. How many brains does an octopus have? This is a tough one. Yeah, I got this one wrong last time. 7, 9, 11, 13. And the answer is 9. 19 people got that right. Well done. Fatima and the man and Zaidi Abdul Yusuf, all very close, very good. Question 6. How long did Prophet Nuh alayhi salam live? Longer than you think. 800, 900, 2,500 or 5,000 years? Two. The answer is 2,500 years. Well done, guys. Yeah. Question 7. What's the age of Imam Mahdi alayhi salam? 950, 1,105, 1,190, 1,250 years old. Correct answer is 1,190. MashaAllah, 31 people got that right. Well done. Oh, Fatima is running away with it. Very good, very good. Come on, guys. Question 8. Get ready. Which country has the largest number of volcanoes? Canada, Japan, Greece, or Indonesia? The answer is Indonesia or Japan. Indonesia, 34 people got that right. Yeah, well done. Yeah, mashallah, mashallah. Oh, it's getting close now. Very close. Question 9. How long was the minor occultation of Imam Mahdi alayhi salam? Minor. 69, 99, 150, or 255 years? The minor occultation. Correct answer, 69 years. Which title is used specifically for Imam Mahdi alayhi salam among the Imams? Al-Khalifa, Al-Muslih, Al-Hadi, Al-Qaim. Which title? Al-Khalifa, Al-Muslih, Al-Hadi, or Al-Qaim? Answer is Al-Qaim. 43 people got that right. Well done. Question 11. Which one is the largest mammal? Oh, it's got to be easy. This is easy. Blue whale, African elephant, hippopotamus, or Yukon moose? Largest mammal, what do you think? Blue whale, of course, 45. Who was the father of al-Mahdi alayhi salam? Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salam, Prophet Saleh alayhi salam, Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam, or Imam Hassan Mushtaba alayhi salam? Correct answer, Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam. Well done. Question 13. What color of stripes are on zebras or zebras? White stripes, black stripes, pink stripes, or purple stripes? Good one, white stripes. Nemo's charged into the lead. Who's Nemo? Question 14, last one. According to Hadith, we benefit from Imam Mahdi alayhi salam like we benefit from full moon in dark nights, mobile phone, the library at JCC, or the sun behind the clouds. At least I have a library, which is pretty good. Sun behind the clouds. Well done, well done. Who and the winner is? Zlatan's retired, I thought. No, he's still playing. Okay. Zlatan, well done, excellent. Who's Zlatan? Oh, of course you're gonna get it. What's this? I can't believe you guys are allowed to play this. What? At least you beat the ladies, that's for sure. Well done, everyone. Thank you for that. And I'll call up Sheikh Naem Al-Amry if you like. If you're ready, Sheikh, to come up. Everybody please come forward if you can. Make some room at the back.
Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Please take everyone that's at the back, stand up, please. Stand up. And come 10 steps closer, please. 10 steps, inshallah. These are 10 metaphorical steps. I said the people at the back. صلوا على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. يا الله يا رحمن يا رحيم يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلبي على دينك. يا الله.
على محمد وآل محمد. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون صدق الله العلي العظيم صلوا على محمد وآل محمد. For the love of Rasulullah, let's have another Sallallahu ala Muhammadin wa Ali Muhammad. Let's illuminate our tongues and our souls with another salawat ala Muhammadin wa Ali Muhammad for the love of Fatima al-Zahra alayha salam. Now let us bless this gathering, this honorable gathering, with the salawats of our loudest voices for the love of Imam Hujra Ajallahu Farajum al-Sharif. Sallallahu ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Respected brothers and sisters in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As we know, today is one of the most beautifulest day that we can ever have. Today, we celebrate not only the birthday, but we can say the coming of our 12th Imam, Ajal al-Farjum wa Sharif. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Now it comes to one question. What is our responsibility towards the Imam of our time? As we all know, our responsibility towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is to worship Him. Because He clearly states in the Quran that Allah has not created jinn or man except for what? To worship Him. And the prophets and the Imams show us how to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, knowing and understanding is different. There's a huge difference between knowing something and understanding something. We know our responsibility towards our Imam of our time. We know our responsibility towards our wives, our children, or our husbands, or our work. But do we truly understand our responsibilities? Because if we truly understand these responsibilities, our lives will change. Brothers and sisters, our lives will change if we understand the responsibility that we have towards our Imam. For example, we recite Salawat ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali. But do we truly know its meaning? Do we truly understand its meaning? Or do we just give lip service by saying, Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad? Because sometimes it's easy to give lip service. It's easy to say, yes, I believe. But to do the actions of I believe, there's a huge difference. That's why knowing something and understanding something, there's a huge difference between these two. Now the two questions come in mind. One of those questions that come is, how many of us actually want to attain the highest heaven? How many of us? If we were to take a survey right now with this crowd, how many of us, if we're to go by a show of hands, how many of us actually want to attain the highest level of heaven? Everyone will obviously put up their hands. Yes? No one wants to be in level 6. No one wants to be in level 1. Although, even though level 1 of heaven, that person in level 1 of heaven will think that, oh my God, I am in the highest heavens. They'll never think that I'm in level 1 of heaven. That's how much heaven is. Right? Everyone wants to attain the highest heavens. The second question becomes harder. This second question I'm about to ask, I want every single one of us, including myself, to answer this with an honest answer, but not out loud. I want us to answer this question within ourselves. What is this question? This question is this. How many of us are actually willing to work for it? There's difference between wanting it and willing to work for it. For example, if someone wants to be a CEO of a company, they work hard, right? They put in labor, and then they reach their goal. Now when they reach CEO of a company, now they ask themselves, now what? I've reached to the pinnacle of my career. Now what? So here, either you'll see a career change, or they'll venture out in opening up their own business, or the person will tend to retire. Why? Because they've reached the pinnacle of their career. When it comes to Islam, there is no way we can reach the pinnacle of Islam. Sallallahu Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Now, it's sad to say that sometimes when we look at people or how we treat them according to their status, not to what they understand. We treat people according to the status that they have, but not to the ability that they have to understand. What do I mean by this? Someone might have a high status in the community. Although their understanding might be low, but because they know a lot, or we think that they know a lot, but they don't apply it. Applying something is a sign of someone who understands something, or someone who comprehends something. Let me tell you something, especially for the university students and the high school students. This is for the university students. Most of them had their midterm, right, before reading week. Or most of them, or some of them will have their midterm after reading week. Look at how they study. When they study just for what? Just for it to go into short-term memory. Not long enough for it to go to long-term memory. What's the difference between the two? There's a difference between short-term memory and long-term memory. And I'll give you an example. A short-term memory is, for example, I just want to memorize just to get by. But ask me again, few months later on, about that same exam. I'm like, I don't know. I just memorized it just for that time. I didn't process it in my long-term memory. That person who has processed it in his long-term memory, although 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years after graduation, they will know the answers. You give them the same exam over and over again, they will know the answer, and they will have a better comprehension, and their marks will improve. As for that person who has short-term memory, right? We cram a lot, right? University students, we're known to cram a lot. Cramming just puts it in short-term memory for a short amount of time. When it comes to studying, if we want to understand what we're doing, right? the first thing we should do after the lecture, first we should read the lecture or the chapter before we go to the lecture itself. When we go to the lecture, just sit and listen. Don't take notes. Sit and listen with your recorder on. After your lecture, what do? We sit and then we start taking notes. Then we summarize the notes. Then, after summarization of the notes, then we start studying. Now, what's the habit of studying? The habit of studying is we study, let's say, for example, 6 hours total. That's 6 hours total, half an hour, 10-minute break. Half an hour, 10-minute break. If we do this every single time, we have reached 98 to 100% of the knowledge. We have gained it. We have gained at least 98% of the knowledge. The brain will remember it and it will understand it. So now when it comes to Islam, how should we study Islam? We shouldn't study Islam in order to put it in our short-term memory. We should study Islam in order for us to put it in our long-term memory. Sallallahu Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Now, when we understand this, then we will understand our responsibility towards the Imam of our time. Unfortunately, there are people out there who say these words. Now, these words sort of kill the person. They sort of destroy the soul. Why? It's because they have, although having hope is good, but being humble is better. Having hope is good. Being humble is better. What do I mean? This is what I mean. There are people out there who think that they're up here. They walk with their heads up high, like they don't sin. I am Shia. I am the follower of Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam. There is no way hellfire will touch me. It will be haram for hellfire to touch me. Why? Because I am the follower of Amir al-Mu'mineen. Wait. Come down from the seven skies. Let's have a discussion. We claim to be the Shia of Amir al-Mu'mineen. Okay, yes. Do I pray 5 times a day? Yes. Okay. Do I pray them on time? On and off? All right. Do I fast in Shahr Ramadan? Or do I look for loopholes, right? Do I look for loopholes? What do I mean by loopholes? I don't feel like fasting today, so let me travel. So I don't fast, right? Yalla family, let's pack up, let's travel because I don't feel like fasting today. So let's travel because this is loophole in the religion. Wait, am I really following Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Am I really following the message of Muhammad wa ali Muhammad? Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And also, unfortunately, there are some of us who say, you know what? I'm related to the prophets. I am related to Fatima az-Zahra alayha salam. So there is no way my grandmother would allow me to enter hell. Why? Because she will intercede for me. Okay. Again, come down from the 7th sky that you are up. Come down and let's have this conversation. You claim to be from the family of the Prophet. No problem. Who else was from the family of the Prophet? Abu Lahab was from the family of the Prophets. And what is his state? Tabbat yada. Ahsant. Who else was from the family of the Prophets? Right? If we look into history, we look into the names that I will not mention on here out of respect for the minbar. There are certain individuals, right? I like to refer to them as, mountain goats, we can say. Right? I'll refer them as mountain goats. I'm sure everyone here knows who I'm speaking about. If you do not know, I'll explain after the lecture. But out of respect for this member, I will not utter their names. Also, these people are also sort of, in a way, related to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Should we go before the Prophet? Yes. Let's go before the Prophet. There's a wife of the prophets, Nabi Nuh alayhi salam. She's the wife of the Prophet, but yet look at her state. Just because you're the wife of the Prophet doesn't mean we're saved. And just because someone is related to the Prophet, it doesn't mean that they will be saved on the day of judgments. And just because someone is a scholar, it does not mean that they will be saved on the day of judgment. And it doesn't mean that their heads will stay on their necks when the Imam of the time comes out. Sallallahu Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. So now we have to remember something. I have to ask myself, what is my responsibility to the Imam of my time? What is my responsibility to the Imam of my time? First, I have to enter Islam. Someone might say, wait, I'm already a Muslim. Why do I have to enter Islam? No, I have to enter Islam by understanding it. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Ahsant. We know the Shahadatain, but do we comprehend the Shahadatain? Do we know the Shahadatain? Do we understand it? We can recite it, no problem. Because the mind is connected to the tongue. But when the soul is connected to the tongue, will we be able to understand it? Right now I can ask the crowd questions and you guys will be able to give me the answers. Let's do the experiment. Who is your God? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Who was the Prophet sent to you? Rasulullah. What was the book sent to you? Quran. Ahsant. The mind is connected to the tongue. Now let me ask myself, let me connect the soul to my tongue. When I connect the soul to my tongue, this is when I will understand the responsibility of my Imam. What do I mean? Inshallah, I'll explain after Allah sallallahu Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. What is the difference between a Muslim and a mu'min? Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. That's your answer. The difference between a Muslim and a mu'min is Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, with the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is beneficent to whom? To everyone, either you're Muslim or not. But He's most compassionate towards whom? The mu'min. What is a mu'min? There's a difference of levels. There's a Muslim who utters the Shahadatain, and there's a mu'min who utters one more thing after the Shahadatain. What is it? Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah wa ashhadu anna Aliyan waliyullah. Ahsan. Sallallahu Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Now here comes this verse. This is where it comes more to the understanding of it. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah An-Nisa, verse 59, He says the following: if you differ, then refer it to Allah and His Messenger. If you truly believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the last day. You see the condition. He doesn't say the Shahadatain. He said, if you truly believe in Allah and the last day, right? What do you have to do? You have to refer back to whom? To Allah and Rasulullah. That is better and the most excellent outcome. That is what? That is better and the most excellent outcome. So now, if we want, someone can say, wait. Rasulullah is just speaking out of desires, out of his own desires. Does the Quran answer this? Yes. Sometimes the Quran answers itself. What does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say in the Quran? He says the following. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. وَمَا يَنْتَقُ عَنِ الْهَوَى. What does that mean? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, nor does he speak out of his own what? Desires. Because if Rasulullah speaks out of his own desires, then you know what? This is not my Rasulullah. This is your Rasulullah, not mine. My Rasulullah does not speak out of his own desires. So when he said, Man kuntu mawla fahada aliyun mawla, know that this is the command from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ya Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. So if we want to understand our responsibility towards our 12th Imam, we have to understand first our responsibility towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then we must understand our responsibility towards Rasulullah. After that, we have to understand our responsibility towards Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam. Why? Because there are people who forgot their responsibility towards Rasulullah, and look at their outcome. There are people who forgot their responsibility towards Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam, and look at their outcome. There are people who forgot the responsibility towards Imam Hassan alayhi salam, and look at their outcome. There are people who forgot their responsibility towards Abu Abdullah alayhi salam, and look at their outcome. How many Imams had to come? How many people have forgotten their responsibility towards the Imam? How many examples has Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have to send to us for us to understand? Not to know, but to comprehend. Because remember what we say, knowing and comprehension is a huge difference. Now, do we really comprehend our responsibility towards our Imam? If so, let's recite As-salawat Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says the following in the Quran. He says, that is of which Allah gives the good news to His servants. To those who believe and do good deeds, say, O Muhammad, I do not ask of you of any reward, but what? But for the love of my near relatives. And whoever earns good, we give him more good. Therein surely Allah is forgiving, grateful. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us, listen, you want to thank Rasulullah for everything that he's done for you? Rasulullah said, look, I just want you to love my near ones. Just love my family members. What have they done to Hassan? What have they done to Imam Hussein? What have they done? What have we done? Not what have they done. What have I done? But wait, Karbala happened a long time ago. Sheikhna, what are you talking about right now? Wait. What have I done? What responsibility do I have right now? Because if I truly miss my Imam of my time, the Imam will come. If I truly miss him. How? How would the Imam of my time come if I truly miss him? There's missing the Imam, and there's truly missing the Imam. Missing the Imam is this. Allahumma kulli waliyik al-Hujjat ibn al-Faraj. This is missing the Imam. Truly missing the Imam is this. Me just picturing being absent of my Imam brings sadness and despair, and to the point that I'm calling death to come towards me. Just me thinking about the absence of my Imam makes me think about, oh my God, I am not full without my Imam. My soul is being ripped. Malik al-Maut is ripping the soul out of my body because I'm missing my Imam. If we truly understand our responsibility towards the Imam of our time, this is how we will feel every single day. Every single day, we will cry for the Imam. When we read Dua al-Hujjah after every single prayer in our qunut, we will truly cry for our Imam to come out. This is the key to get the Imam to come out. Sallallahu Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. So if we really want the Imam to come out, let us recite this dua with our hearts. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Ya Ahadu ya Ahad. Ya Samadu ya Samad. Ya man lam yalid wa lam yulad. ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بحق ياسين القرآن الحكيم وبحق طه والقرآن العظيم يا من يقدر حوائج السائلين يا من يعلم في الضمير يا منفسا للمكروبين يا مفرجا للمغمومين يا راحم الشيخ الكبير يا رازق طفل الصغير يا من لا يحتاج إلى تفسير صل على محمد وآل محمد وافعل به اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد اللهم كل وليك الحجة ابن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك توعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم صل على
Inshallah, we'll have a short nasheed by our young souls, our beautiful souls, and then we'll get ready towards commencing the program. Sallu ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. من صلى على محمد وآل محمد
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. معشوقي إمام إمام زماني محبوبي، إمام زماني معشوقي، إمام زماني محبوبي، دنياي دون ما لقياك ظلام، يا نور الوجود يا عطر الورود، من قلبي سلام، دنياي دون ما لقياك ظلام، يا نور الوجود يا عطر الورود، من قلبي سلام. سلام يا مهدي يا سيدي عجل إنا على العهد، سلام يا مهدي بيا علي سحنا خذنا إنا على العهد، سلام يا مهدي لنا قم وعد لنا متى يا مولانا ترانا تلقانا، متى يا مولانا سيد الجمعة خذنا قربانا، في صفوف الأنصار سيدي سجل أسمانا، لنا قم وعد لنا متى يا مولانا ترانا تلقانا، متى يا مولانا سيد الجمعة خذنا قربانا، في صفوف الأنصار سيدي سجل أسمانا. سلام يا مهدي يا سيدي عجل إنا على العهد، سلام يا مهدي بيا علي سحنا خذنا إنا على العهد، سلام يا مهدي. أنا صغير لكن في الفداء أقتفي خطى كربلاء، أنا صغير لكن أكبري الوعي والإباء والولاء، أنا صغير لكن حلم نصرة الكبير في الفؤاد ما بدلا، لبيك يا مهدي إننا الأنصار جعنا بالوفاء على الموعد، لبيك يا مهدي لك ندعو بدموع الاشتياق يا سيدي، لبيك يا مهدي بأبي أنت وأمي لك روحنا نفتدي، متى ترانا ونراك. سلام يا مهدي يا سيدي عجل إنا على العهد، سلام يا مهدي بيا علي سحنا خذنا إنا على العهد، سلام يا مهدي. أحدا منا أن نسون القيم، أحدا منا خلف نهج العلماء، أحدا منا نحفظ الصلاة نحفظ الحجاب والقرآن، أحدا قسما عهدا منا إلى الظهور لك ندخل السرور، عهدا منا حتى
اللقاء نقتدي بالفقهاء في طريق الشهداء. سلام يا مهدي يا سيدي عجل إنا على العهد. سلام يا مهدي بيا علي سحنا خذنا إنا على العهد. سلام يا مهدي.
سلام يا مهدي. صلوات.
You're loudest of salawat for these beautiful boys. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. And prayers for their families, inshallah. It's a small token of our love. There's a small little thank you to all of you. Your gift, inshallah, your ajr is with Imam Al-Mahdi alayhi salam. You're making him proud, inshallah, by your actions, inshallah. Without, inshallah, one more salawat. Allahumma salli ala. يلا تعال. عجل فرح. يلا 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 يلا. أحسنتم رحم الله والديكم.
Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. MashaAllah, what a beautiful presentation by our young mu'mineen. I just in the 2-3 minutes that we have between now and Salatul Maghrib and the Adhan, I just would like a couple of minutes of your time just to convey a couple of important messages from the board and from the officers. So could you kindly please just turn your attention to the monitor screens there. So as you know, it's been a very busy time for us in the month of Rajab and now Shaban. Alhamdulillah, we've had a bunch of beautiful gatherings here with a lot of involvement and participation by all of you. So subhanallah, that's been a wonderful, energized couple of months we've already had. And we're of course gearing up to the Mahe Ramadan, Shahr Ramadan, where, as you know, if you've been here in the community for some years, you know that we have nightly programs for the dua and iftar at the center. So that's going to be the same this year, no different from the past patterns. But as you know, our center can only function with your full support and participation. And that participation comes by you coming tonight to be with us, your participation in the recitations and whichever other ways you can contribute to the actual programming. But of course, on a financial side, there is a key and ongoing need to support the operations of our humble center, this Al-Zahra home that we have. Just in the interest of time, just going to speed up a little bit. If you could just advance the slides, maybe past these as well, just to about there. Thank you. As you know, we entered into this current facility in October of 2021. Before then, of course, we were renting. And alhamdulillah, as you all know, we have a nice place here. It's very nicely located. Of course, it's not perfect in terms of all of the amenities, and we're working with that to try and improve it as time goes on. But it is a beautiful and a comfortable little place. And I think it's a place that we all feel happy to come to. It's a secure place where all of us can worship together and commemorate and keep our bonds as mu'mineen in our community strong. We started off with about a $400,000 loan, and alhamdulillah, through all of your efforts, we've whittled that down to about $110,000. So we still have a small amount payable for this property, but inshallah, with your help, your continued support, we'll get there very soon. Can we get the next slide, please? Oh, sorry. Can you go back one, please? Okay. I just wanted to put a brief plug in for membership. As you know, the center is open to all of our community. And it will be a place, and it is a place that is welcoming for all our mu'mineen, whether you're moving here permanently or you're here as a student. But where the center gets stronger is in your commitment to the center by becoming a member of the center. We are an organization that values everybody's participation and involvement. We don't just want people to obviously just come and leave. We want them to take a greater connection to the center and what goes on here. So we are asking again in this month as well as in the month of Ramadan, you're going to hear this appeal again, that if you are not yet a member of the association, please kindly consider joining and formalizing your connection to Al-Zahra. We have multiple ways in which you can join. We have a little station outside the doors where there's a table and you can pick up paper forms. You can fill those out and bring them to us. Or you can actually do everything online at our website, www.alzahra.ca, where all of the things you want to do can be done there. You can become a member, you can renew your membership, and you can also do another thing that would be very beneficial to us, is that if you wish to contribute to Al-Zahra, you can actually do it in a monthly way through pre-authorized debit, where you would basically fill out a form, bring it to us, and we would basically debit your account monthly. It could be as little as $5 a month or $10 a month, whatever you can do. But this would be a nice way of providing steady support to Al-Zahra to support its operations. So inshallah, I'll leave you with those thoughts. Just please, a humble request from me to please consider that. If you have been a member in past years, but this year you have not yet renewed, please consider renewing your ties and your connection to Al-Zahra. If you're new to the community, welcome to the community, but also please consider joining Al-Zahra. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. For the brothers who would like to refresh their wudu, please go ahead now. We're going to shortly be having the adhan of Maghribin.